Well, welcome to game number 13 of the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. As this game now shifts over, Tommy, to the winners bracket, championship bracket, we should say.
Right.
I'm Bill Hampton along with Tommy Jacobs. Tonight's game, first game in the championship bracket is Malden takes on Dexter. Malden coming in with a perfect 9-0. Dexter comes in at 2-4 on the season. And the Green Wave looked good last night. Dexter looked extremely good, Tommy.
Yes, they did. Dexter had a nice game last night. They played very well. Of course, Malden had a good game, and I look for a very good game between these two, and this place is filling up.
This place is filling up. Dexter last night shocked a Hayti ball club, beat them 30 points, Tommy. Beat them 71-41 in the first round. Malden meets Dexter by defeating Richland 91-38. Richland just got finished winning in the consolation bracket as they defeated Hayti 59-46. So congratulations to the Rebels.
I was glad to see Coach Casey Knight and his Rebels get a win. They're a fine young team and not taking anything away from Hayti. I'm going to tell you what, that Richland Rebel team got after it today.
Well, this is the way this game is going to shape up tonight. Malden Green Wave come in with a record of 9-0. Dexter coming in with a record of 2-4. Dexter has played some very, very tough competition early in the season, and it showed last night when they took on Hayti, and they put it to them right from the start. Dexter has a new coach. Chris Trimmer is the head coach, assisted by Rob Nichols. Malden Green Wave, Robert Eisen in his second year as a head coach with the Green Wave. His assistant is Yugavini Sokolov. Malden has the tallest coaches in the tournament. Referees for this game, George Byes, Joe Bill Davis, and Todd Turlington. Stan Durham, the public address announcer, gives us that going to be giving the starting lineups. Dexter starts off with a 6'4", number 5. He's a junior, Eric Wyndham. Number 12, a 5'10" senior, Derek Chamberlain. Got a lot of experience last year playing. Also, Garrett Christian, a 6'1" senior. He is number 21. Number 24, a 5'10" senior, Logan Swindle. And number 45, a 6'1" junior, Kevin Hart. Dexter substituted about every 4 minutes last night with 5 new ones, so we'll be expecting that again tonight. For the Malden Green Wave, they'll start with a 5'8" senior, number 4, Caleb Reed. Don't let that 5'8" shock you because he can jump out of the gym. Number 20, a 5'10" junior, Nick Perkins, very deceivingly quick. Number 23, a 5'9" senior, Alonzo Lewis. Number 32, a 6'5" senior, Quentin Franks. And number 42, a 6'5" senior, Robbie Eisen. That's the lineup for the Green Wave. I'll tell you what, if Dexter comes out with the intensity that they did last night, I'm anxious to see how the Green Wave will handle it. Every loose ball on the floor, I've got to say, Dexter had at least one, if not 2 or 3 guys diving for the ball. Dexter will mix it up with you, and they play hard.
Sure do.
Coach Trimmer's got that team. I tell you what now, they did play a very tough schedule. They played Charleston. They played Sykeston. They've already played the Bluff. They played Kennett. Of course, Kennett got their first win tonight, but still yet, they have played some tough teams already, and it showed positive to them last night. Robbie Eisen against Wyndham. Todd Turlington tip it up. Tip to controlled by the Green Wave. To Perkins, to the big guy, Quentin Franks. He put up a shot, missed it, got his rebound, went in, and he got fouled. Quentin Franks will go to the line to shoot 2. First foul of the game called on Dexter, and it is on Eric Wyndham. His first. Franks the line to shoot 2. 7 seconds has expired in this game. Quentin Franks' first free throw, no good. Franks is a 6'5" senior. So he goes at the first of the game is the way he plays all the games.
That's right.
Second one up. In and out. Rebound tipped up by Eisen. He's got the rebound, puts it up. In and out. Rebound by Nick Perkins in there. He scores it.
They sure did. That Nick stayed after the ball that time.
Green Wave in a man-to-man press. Ball to Christian. Christian has it. Perkins is on him. Now Perkins will hound you to death.
Yes, he will.
Chamberlain with the basketball. Back out to Christian. Dexter going to do a lot of screening. Ball over to Swindle. Logan Swindle with the basketball. He's going to drive the right side. He's going to be fouled by Alonzo Lewis, his first. Green Wave's first. Dexter will inbound under their own basket. Malden will go to a 2-3 zone on the defensive end when the ball is being inbounded under their defensive basket. Ball kicked out to Hart. Swindle with the basketball is going to put up a three. Shot falls short, but Dexter with a rebound. Hart has it, puts it up, scores it.
Scored it.
Kevin Hart.
And they stole the inbounds pass.
And they steal the inbounds pass as Frank stows the ball away. Ball into Hart, patted away by Ison. Dexter will control the ball. I mean, everybody gets excited about the block shot, but Dexter still has the ball back. What would have been better if he could have deflected to one of his own players and get it go down the floor. Hart from outside. Short. Ball tipped around. Green Wave have it. Now Dexter has it. See what I mean about Dexter on that floor? They get after the ball. Left-handed shot put up that time by Chamberlain. Fall short. Green Wave have it. Lewis running. He and Perkins. The ball kicked to Perkins. Perkins to Ison. Ison puts it up. No good. Rebound by Franks. Franks goes up. No good. Rebound by Franks. He goes up. Scores it.
Stayed after it. Frank stayed after it that time.
He stayed after it. 4-2. Green Wave on top with 6:25 to go in the first period. This game is going to be an up and down game. We know that. Chamberlain with the basket, or Christian with the basketball. Kicks it back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, nice pass in to Wyndham. Wyndham, a great spin move, and Ison going to be called for the foul. Robbie Ison. His first foul, the Green Wave second. Going to the line to shoot two shots. Going to be the junior, 6'4", Eric Wyndham. We've got almost a packed house here. Wyndham's first shot falls short. Heard Terry Turlington and Jim Hall talking in one of the previous games about the free throw shooting. Been very poor by all teams, and I think they're right. Second shot up, no good. Hart with a rebound, though. He goes back up with it. Ball's blocked. Perkins has it. Kicks it down to Lewis. Lewis gives it to Ison. Ison's going to go in and jam it.
That brought the Green Wave faithful to their feet.
Very unselfish play by Alonzo Lewis. He had the breakaway layup. Christian with the basketball. Kicks it out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain drives. Kicks it into Wyndham. Wyndham looks to do something with it. Goes back out to Logan Swindle. Swindle picks that dribble up. Green Wave all over. I'm telling you now, that defense is something I'm just glad I'm not playing. That's all I can say.
You pick that ball up, Malden's on you.
Christian with a basketball down to Swindle in the corner. Puts up a shot. No good. Ball tipped around and out of bounds off of Derek Chamberlain. Green Wave will have the basketball. Caleb Reed inbound. Dexter is going to press. They're going to go to a 2-2-1 zone. Nick Perkins with the basketball. Throws it down to Ison. Ison holds it up. He skips it over to Reed. Reed to Lewis. Lewis with the basketball to Ison. Ison from 12. No good. Rebound that time by Swindle of the Bearcats. 5:05 to go in this first quarter. Malden on top of Bearcats 6-2. Oh, what a nice pick up and pass out. Reed down for the layup, misses. Ison with the rebound, stuffs it. We've got timeout on the floor with 4:50 to go in the first period. It's Malden 8, Dexter 2.
Well, I tell you what, Dexter come out and played like we thought they was going to play that first time that ball was on the floor. They hit it. This Green Wave team they'll just cover you up and just stay all over you on that defense. They've caused several turnovers. And Big Isons took it in there and basically just delivered a message. And I'm a big man. I tell you what, Dexter's going to make some adjustments. They'll be right back in there.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs.
Dexter's a very, very scrappy ball club. They're down 6. They're not down 16. They're not down 26. It's early. 4.5 minutes or 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this first period. Coach Trimmer has seen all he wanted to see. Get his guys over, get them regrouped, and we'll see what Dexter comes out with. But Malden's quickness, they just stay with you from the tip-off. The time you get in the door to the time you walk out, they're going to be on you.
That's right. And I see they brought in Eddings. Instead Frank's out. This Eddings kids can play too.
He had a good game last night.
He sure did.
Swindle with a basketball for the Bearcats going against Lewis. Swindle can handle the ball. He goes left and right. Gives the ball over to Christian. Christian drives with left hand, kicks it in to Hart. Hart does a nice, I'll tell you what, the young man impressed me last night. I saw him play last year on the JV team. He's really come a long way this year. 8-4, 4:25 to go in the first period. Ball down in the corner to Reed. Reed loses a handle on the ball and off the fingertips. Nice pressure that time by the Bearcats. Derek Chamberlain loses the ball off his fingertips. Coming in is Trey Porter. Going out is Robbie Ison. Green Wave going with a much smaller lineup. But I guarantee they won't lose any speed.
No.
Eric Quindam with a takeaway. He's going to go the length of the floor, puts it up, scores it. That young man saw some varsity action last year, played on a JV team, but also saw some varsity action. Trey Porter has the ball go between his legs.
Malden turned the ball over a few times.
Bearcats doing substituting freely here. In is Bobby Rawson, and also in for them is Logan Carwile. Carwile with the basketball. He's a 5'10 junior. Malden staying with the man-to-man defense. Ralston has it back to Carwile at the top of the key. Here goes Wyndham in. He puts it up. Scores it. Eric Wyndham with 4 in the quarter. We've got a tied game, 8-8. Ever since the turnout, Green Wave have a turnover. Dexter 2-on-1. Wyndham throws it. Wyndham throws it behind Chamberlain. Ball turned over. Coming in for the Green Wave is Krigler and Elwan. Elwan Perkins. Going out is Caleb, and I didn't see who else went out.
Nick Perkins.
Nick Perkins, okay. Perkins for Perkins. Krigler in the corner, and he's double teamed. He gets away, and we're going to have a timeout by the Green Wave with 3:32 to go in the first period. The Dexter Bearcats come from 8-2 behind to tie at 8-8. They've scored 6 in a row. We'll be right back.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. Get over 150 channels of movies, music, sports, and more with New Wave Digital Cable. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling your telephone with digital cable and high-speed data.
Dexter kicked that defense up a notch, and they put the pressure on, caused a couple turnovers from all, and they went down, capitalized on it, and scored. Coach Ison substituting, trying to get somebody in there to settle this thing down, get that ball down.
Well, Tommy, I tell you what, I don't know that the Green Wave have played anybody. I haven't seen all their game. I don't know if they played anybody with the intensity that Dexter comes at you. I know Clarkton came at you, but Dexter is they're big, they're physical.
Yeah, they're big.
And they're not really big, but they're physical. Most of them are football players, and I mean, they don't mind mixing it up.
No, that's true.
They get after you. The Green Wave having trouble to inbound against this press. Lewis with the basketball.
Threw it away again.
Another turnover. Lewis throws the ball away. Porter couldn't help that.
No, he couldn't. That was over his head.
He really couldn't help the other one. It was down around his feet. I mean, if you're going to pass it to somebody, hit him in the chest with it. Carwile with the basketball for Dexter. Chamberlain to Wyndham. Wyndham's got the ball. He's going to drive in. He goes in, mix it up, puts up a layup. No good. Porter with the rebound. Down the court to Lewis. Lewis gives it to Krigler. Krigler goes in. No good. Rebound by Eddings. And now it's off their hands, and Dexter has it going in for the layup. Oh, and he's going to be fouled is Bobby Rawson. I guarantee Dexter's come to play basketball.
They sure have. They didn't come to lay down. They come to play. And, we talk about Malden being very unselfish. Sometimes they made too many passes. I would have rather seen him lay it up that time. Yep. But that's right. It's early in the game.
Foul that time on Elwan Perkins, his first. Green Wave's third. Ralston's first free throw up, no good. Dexter 0 for 3 from the line. Green Wave 0 for 2. Next shot, scores it. Dexter with the lead, 9-8. 3:05 to go. Lewis with the basketball is going to go in. Look at that. Look at that
See,
quickness.
that's what I like to see. He can get the ball down.
Carwile with the basketball for the Bearcats. He's cut off by Perkins. Carwile with the basketball. I guess here it is. Green Wave 2-on-1. Ball thrown to Krigler. Tipped out of bounds by the Bearcats. That saved a fast break bucket. Boy, the Green Wave get it. They go to one end or the other, don't they?
They get it and go. Trey Porter read that pass, cut that pass lane off, intercepted that pass that time.
L1 Perkins inbound. He gives the ball, tries to give it to Eddings, and it ends up going off his hands and then off of Logan Carwile. Coming in for the Bearcats is David Hessling. Going out is Derek Chamberlain. Perkins to inbound. Gives the ball to Porter. Porter's in the corner. He's double teamed. We've got a foul. Foul on the Bearcats. Going to be on David Hessling just into the game. Bearcats' second foul. Hessling's first. Frank's in for Eddings. Frank's back into the game. Perkins to inbound. The Green Wave go with the set play on the out of bounds. Do a little screening, trying to get the ball inside. The ball kicked out or knocked out of bounds by Hessling. Malden having trouble getting the ball in.
Right.
Of course, they're wanting to get it to the big guy under the bucket. Ball out front to Lewis. Into Franks. Franks to Krigler. Krigler bounce passes over to Lewis. Lewis goes in, puts up a jump shot, and he's going to be fouled. Foul that time is going to be on Logan Carwile. His first. Dexter's third. The line to shoot two will be Alonzo Lewis.
When this Lewis took that ball a while ago from one end, didn't take him long to get down there. But he is very quick.
And that's what you were talking about. He did that one too many passes trying to give Krigler the points. All he had to do is turn around and go the bucket. And, they've got to learn that they've got, like you said, you can be over-friendly with your teammates. Right. Lewis first shot up and in. Second one up. Off the rim. Hart with a rebound. Oh, what nice hustle by Trey Porter as he tipped the ball out of bounds. Ball going across court to Eric Wyndham. Dexter will control. Green Wave on top, 11-9. Dexter with a long pass, but it's broken up. Porter with the ball. Gives it to L1. That's L1 Perkins. Nice pass in to Porter. Porter back out to Lewis. Lewis out front for three. Has the ball blocked by Wyndham. And a foul on. It's going to be on Alonzo Lewis. That's going to be his second. Nice block that time, and Dexter kept the ball in bounds. Green Wave with 4 fouls. Dexter with 3. Carwile with the basketball. Across the timeline. Porter picks him up. Ball to Ralston. He's out front with the basketball. Inside, tried to throw inside to Wyndham.
Trey Porter on the ground again after it.
Nick Perkins in, Lewis out with 2 fouls early or in this first period. 1:51 to go. Green Wave 11. Dexter 9. Robbie Ison in, Trey Porter out. Hessling to inbound. Gives the ball to Carwile. Carwile against L1, has it go off his foot. Wyndham with the basketball into Ralston. Ralston to Hart. Hart looks for Wyndham. He gets it, puts it up and in.
Caught it inside there and laid it up and in.
11-11. Game tied. 1:30 to go. Green Wave just lobbing the ball against the press.
You can't do that now.
That's right.
Not with this Dexter team. They're quick.
Dexter's quick. Dexter in a 1-3-1 zone.
Stay
and
right
Wyndham
there.
with the steal. Carwile with the basketball for the Bearcats. They've got a chance to take the lead. He's going to drive the lane, puts it up, scores it. 13-11. L1 Perkins with the basketball into Robbie Ison, and he's going to be called for walking. Or they're going to be called for a foul on the floor. I thought they were going to get him for walking right there.
I don't think Coach Ice is too happy with the defense that Malden played on that last trip down there.
Logan Swindle with the first foul. Each team with 4 fouls now with 58 seconds to go in the first period. Dexter on top of the Greenway, 13-11. Ball in to Nick Perkins. He missed it. Ball tipped up by Quentin Franks, and he missed the tip in. Foul that time on David Hessling. That's his second. Going to the line to shoot 2 shots is going to be Quentin Franks. He's 0 for 2 from the line. Green Wave are 1 for 4. Dexter is 1 for 4 from the line. Franks shot up. No good. Coming back in for Dexter is Logan Swindle and Garrett Christian. Going out, David Hessling and Logan Carwile. Frank's second shot up, no good. Rebounded by Bobby Rawson. We're under a minute to go in this first period. Dexter on top, trying to pull the upset. We've got a foul on Elwan Perkins, his second. Greenway's fifth, both teams with 5 fouls. 45 seconds to go.
Dexter's handling that pressure pretty good.
Yes, they are. Derek Chamberlain. All their guys handle the ball. Ralston with the basketball. He goes inside the lane, puts it up, ball blocked, and we've got a breakaway layup here. Now, there we go. Too much passing.
Yeah,
Ison with 6, all of them dunk shots, 13 all, 25 seconds to go. Again, Ryan could have taken that ball right on in. Dexter was very close, to stopping it. Here goes the Green Wave. Ison with the basketball, and he's going to be called for turning the ball over. Big guy trying to play guard needed to give it up. Caleb Reed coming into the game. Going out is Elwan Perkins. Coming in, or Dexter now will inbound the ball at center court. Inbounding the ball, Derek Chamberlain. 13 all with 19 seconds to go in this first period. Swindle has the basketball for the Bearcats. Nick Perkins is hounding him. He's going to drive. Takes it back out the top of the key. Gives it to Christian. Christian goes in, shoots an 8-footer, and banks it in. And that's going to end the first quarter with the Dexter Bearcats on top of the Green Wave, 15-13.
Tell you what, you got to give it to Dexter now. They come to play ball tonight, and they're bringing it to the Green Wave, and the Green Wave have turned the ball over a few times, and they're going to have to get it in there and quit being, you can't. I admire them for being unselfish. They want to help their teammates, but sometimes you overpass. And they'll get it back together. But this Dexter Bearcat team's a good team.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malden Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
Well, the Green Wave are going up and down the floor, but they're also Dexter's going up and down the floor. Very low-scoring first quarter, 15-13. Now, we know Malden can go on runs.
Yes, they can.
Dexter is, hats off to them. They have stopped them from going on a run.
Right.
And Dexter is playing a very good ball game. They feel very confident they're in this ball game. Wyndham and Hart, their 2 big guys, are playing very well. Your guards out front have done a great job of handling the pressure.
Yes, they have. And taking care of that ball.
Against Malden's quick defense. Lewis is on the bench with 2 fouls. And that's not good for the Green Wave because he goes, so the Green Wave go. Swindle with the basketball. Gets a screen from Wyndham. Now Chamberlain has it. Wyndham with the basketball at the top of the key. He squares up, does a nice spin move, comes in and loses the ball off his hands. Dexter save it. Swindle to Chamberlain from out deep in the corner. The Green Wave off and running. Franks has got the ball. Misses the layup. I tell you what, Tommy. You got to put it away.
That's right.
You got to put it away.
I mean, you can't miss shots like that.
No.
Cannot miss them. Nothing against Big Franks. He's a heck of a player, but you got to take the ball to the hole and stick it. Take the ball to the hole and stick it in the hole.
The only good thing came out of that for the Green Wave. Wyndham with his second foul, going to the line to shoot two is going to be Caleb Reed. First one up, no good.
I think Coach Ison thinks the same thing we did. He's taking Franks. We're going to have a little talk with him.
Eddings comes in for him. Malden 1 for 7 from the line. Shot up, good. Second shot, good. 2 for 8 now for the Green Wave. (15-14). Dexter on top by 1. Shot put up that time by Chamberlain. Green Wave with the rebound. They're off and running. Perkins down in the corner to Krigler. Tries to throw inside to Eddings. Ball taken away by Swindle. Swindle gives the ball to Chamberlain. Chamberlain down in the corner. Steps on the line is Tyler Scott into the game for Dexter. Ison with the basketball. Out front to Nick Perkins. He goes in, kicks the ball down to Ryan Krigler. He misses a shot. Tipped up Eddings. He misses. Tipped up by Krigler. No good. Ison with a rebound. Ison with a 6-footer. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Ison. Dexter will control. 15-14 with 6:45 to go in this second period. Trey Porter coming into the game. Coming out is Robbie Ison for the Green Wave.
Malden missed a lot of shots around that basket.
Yep. Might be because of the defense.
Yeah, it has a little bit to do with it.
That's right. Tyler Scott inbound for the Bearcats. Kicks the ball to Logan Swindle. Swindle going to go against Nick Perkins. Across the timeline. Ball to Christian. Christian inside to Hart. We've got a foul on the floor. Dexter will inbound under their basket to foul that time on. Ryan Krigler, his first. Green Wave 6. Both teams will go into the 1-and-1 on the next foul, Tommy. Shot that time put up by Tyler Scott. Rebounded in there by Porter. Green Wave on the run. Krigler has a basketball. Drops it off to Reed. Reed from way out for 3. No good. Eddings with the rebound. He passes down to Krigler. Puts it up and in. Now there was a nice pass.
Yes, it was.
There.
And Krigler laid it up off that board.
That's right.
In.
Nice ball handling that time by Garrett Christian, and then he missed the shot. He was a little bit off balance. Reed with the basketball. Driving down. Gives the ball over to Krigler, who's under the basket. Puts it up, scores it.
Krigler just makes a living under there.
18-15 with 5:40 to go in the first period. Nick Perkins tried to make a steal and fouled Garrett Christian of the Bearcats. Christian will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Both teams are in the 1-and-1 right now. Caleb Reed with his first foul, or pardon me, Nick Perkins with his first foul.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. Get over 150 channels of movies, music, sports, and more with New Wave Digital Cable. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling your telephone with digital cable and high-speed data.
Coming in for the Green Wave is Elwan Perkins. Nick goes to the bench. 18-15. Garrett Christian, a 6'1 senior. Dexter is 1 for 4 from the line tonight. First shot put up, or his shot put up, scores it. He gets the bonus now. (18-16), 5:41 to go in this second quarter. Shot put up, off the front of the rim, tipped around. Dexter controls. Bobby Ralston with the basketball is going to put up a 3. Short, rebound Dexter. Puts it up, no good. Rebound Green Wave. Reed with the basketball down the floor, loses it out of bounds. They're going to say off Dexter. A lot of action out there, Tommy.
Yeah. Tell you what, Dexter gets after the ball, and the Green Wave pushes it. Dexter's quick, too.
Garrett Christian going out. Coming in is Logan Carwile for the Bearcats. Reed with the basketball. To Krigler, back to Reed. Reed drives in, puts up a 16-footer, no good. Rebound tipped around, Elwan Perkins with the basketball. Out front to Ryan Krigler. Reed down in the corner to Elwan. He tried to hit Trey Porter with it, off his fingertips. Out of bounds, Dexter will control. Turnover on the Green Wave, 18-16. Green Wave on top with 5:05 to go in this second quarter. Boy, we've seen some close games tonight. All day today. Green Wave with a steal. Porter has it. Now the Green Wave loses it. Reed has it. Kicks it over to Elwan Perkins, and out of bounds. Going to be Dexter's ball. Green Wave really hustled.
Yes, they did.
They may have over-hustled, if there's such a term. Dexter to inbound. Logan Swindle with the basketball for the Bearcats. Reed is on him. Across the timeline. Down in the corner, Tyler Scott. Back to Swindle. Logan Carlisle with the basketball. He gives the ball to Tyler Scott. Back to Carlisle. We've got a jump ball. Good defense that time by
Ryan Krigler.
Ryan Krigler. Green Wave will take possession of the ball on the alternate possession. Porter will inbounds. Dexter putting up a little bit of a press. Krigler with the basketball. Throws it down to Nick Perkins. Across to Eddings. Nice pass into Porter. Puts it up. No good. Rebound that time by the Dexter Bearcats. Swindle with the basketball. Green Wave have missed a ton of shots in the paint. They've had their chances. Bobby Rawson with the basketball. Skips it over to Swindle. Swindle out for three. No good. Off the front of the rim. Perkins has it. Hits Krigler on the fly. Krigler goes down.
Missed it.
Missed it. How many layups is that the Green Wave have missed? I'll bet you they missed a half a dozen already.
So, yeah.
That's why they don't give it to them. They make you shoot it.
To make you shoot it.
Now we've had, the Green Wave have had their chances. Swindle with the basketball to Carwile. Carwile working on Elwan Perkins. A block. Green Wave are off and running. 3-1. They throw it away. Into the game for the Bearcats. Eric Wyndham. Going out is Tyler Scott. Coming in for the Green Wave. Alonzo Lewis. Going out is Krigler. And coming in is Robbie Eisen. Going out is Eddings. Green Wave haven't found the right combination tonight.
Just couldn't get it going yet.
Dexter just keeps hanging in there. Swindle with the basketball. Gives it to Hart. Hart back to Swindle. Green Wave with a kind of a press there. Make Dexter turn it over as Derek Chamberlain tried to get.
That was good pressure by Malden that time.
Good pressure. Tried to hit someone down low and overthrew him. Ice at the inbound. Ball to Nick Perkins. Over to Elwan. Elwan goes in. Bounce passes to Trey. Trey out to Lewis. Lewis from 12 scores it. Lonzo Lewis comes right off the bench, gets the ball, scores. 20-16. Green Wave on top by 4. Driving the length of the floor. And in is Bobby Rawson. Nice drive. 20-18. 2:45 to go. Lewis with the basketball. Goes to center of the court. He goes down, gives the ball over to Elwan Perkins. He's going to be fouled by Bobby Rawson. A hard foul.
Yeah,
going to the line to shoot two is going to be Elwan Perkins. Caleb Reed will be checking in for the Green Wave along with David Hessling for the Bearcats. Perkins' first shot up, no good.
Missed a lot of layups and a lot of free throws, Bill.
Coming out for Malden is Nick Perkins. Coming out for Dexter is Bobby Rawson. Elwan Perkins' second shot falls in. 21-18, 2:40 to go in the first half. Green Wave on top of the Bearcats. Swindle with the basketball. Lewis is on him. Nice inside pass to David Hessling. His first 2 of the night. Green Wave off and running. We've got a charge foul on Robbie Eisen as David Hessling hustled back. Eisen took it into him, got the charge foul. Nice defense that time. Second foul on Eisen. 21-20 with 2:25 to go in this first half. Green Wave lead the Bearcats by 1. Good ball game.
Yeah, it's a good ball game. Dexter
ball over the takeaway. Here goes Reed in for a layup. Missed it. Hessling with the basketball, gives over to Wyndham. Wyndham over in the corner to Logan Swindle for 3. No good. Rebound by Hessling. He's going to be on Reed's back. That's going to be the third foul on David Hessling. To go the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Caleb Reed.
How many shots on that basket have we missed? We missed a ton of them. I don't know about the boys. They're just excited. They're going to have to calm down a little bit. Dexter's playing good defense, so they're making them work for it.
Well, you got to get back to basic fundamentals, Tommy. There's a square up there above that rim. And when you go in for a layup, all you got to do is put it in that square most of the time. Now, if you put spin on it, then, there's an old saying, for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction.
But these boys didn't miss it on purpose. They tried.
Oh, I know that. Reed to shoot a 1-and-1. His first shot up. No good. Rebound in there by Eric Wyndham.
Eisen like to pick up that third foul.
He sure did. Dexter down the floor. Nice bounce pass over and a good defensive play that time by Alonzo Lewis. Bounce pass trying to go over too hard. Would have been under the bucket for an easy one. Chamberlain to inbound. Kicks it out to Swindle. Swindle down in the corner to Chamberlain for 3. No good. The ball tipped around and off the Green Wave. Dexter will control under their own basket.
Tell you what. Dexter just hanging in there, pounding the board, and Malden pounded the boards in. Both guys just went for the ball.
Yep. Quentin Franks in for Trey Porter. Chamberlain to inbound for the Bearcats. Kicks the ball out to Hart. Hart going against Robbie Eisen to Swindle. Swindle down under to Ralston. Ralston into Hart. He goes against Eisen, puts it up, does not score. Eisen with the rebound. Has it taken away.
Taken away from him, right?
And he's going to create the foul. Robbie Eisen with his third foul.
I'm going to tell you what, you hold that ball out there and somebody's going to come after it.
I guarantee you.
Dexter Bearcats is coming after it.
When you're 6'5" or 6'6", and you've got a 5'10" guy or a 5'11" guy, you bring it down to his level, he's going to take it. Derek Chamberlain looking for his first points of the night. First free throw up, no good. Chamberlain is listed as a 5'10" senior. Eisen listed as a 6'5" senior. So 7 inches there.
Yeah.
Derek Chamberlain's second shot up. No good. Rebound that time. Nick Perkins, he's got it. Green Wave on a 2-on-1 run. The ball given to Lewis. Off his fingertips. He saves it from going out of bounds. Takes the ball out front. I'll tell you what, that Dexter's a scrappy team. Now they're after him. Lewis with the basketball. Kicks it down to Franks. Franks out to Trey Porter. Trey Porter drives in, puts a shot up, scores it.
Trey took it in, laid it up on in that square, and let it went down.
23-20, 1 minute to go in this second period. Green Wave on top by 3. Swindle with the basketball. Nice drive by Chamberlain, puts it up, no good. Rebound Franks. Malden off and running. Lewis has it. Goes down to Franks, puts it up and in. Nice pass that time by Alonzo Lewis. That, a lot of times, is not in the scorebook.
Oh, it shows up, though.
You bet. Chamberlain with the basketball to Wyndham. Wyndham in the corner. 35 seconds to go. He's working the baseline. Does a spin move? We're going to have a walking call. 25-20. Green Wave on top by 5 with 33 seconds to go. Will control the ball at their defensive end of the court. Franks to inbound. Dexter in a spearhead press, or it looks like a 1-3-1, 1-2-1-1 we used to call them. Lewis with the basketball. He's going to drive. He puts up a layup. No good. Rebound that time by on the floor to Porter. He puts up a shot. No good. Ball tipped around. Ball tipped up by Reed. Scores it. Caleb Reed, 27-20. Green Wave with their biggest lead. They're on a run, but the quarter's going to run out on them. 5 seconds to go. Chamberlain with the basketball, and he's going to walk. Green Wave are going to get a chance with 4.5 seconds to go.
That's Green Wave basketball there. Put the pressure on, get turnovers, get the ball and go. Dexter's handled it. Dexter's played a good half.
Well, I want to tell you, I don't care how good a shape you're in. They just continually to hound you. The Green Wave defense. Their defense is their offense.
It sure is.
Lewis with the basketball. He gets the ball to Reed. Reed puts it up. The horn goes off. No good. Off the front of the rim. It ends the first half with the Malden Green Wave 27, the Dexter Bearcats 20. Well, Tommy, very good, fast first half of basketball.
Very good half.
Let's get your perspective on it.
Well, Dexter just come out and played a good, solid, hard-nosed basketball game and held this high-powered Malden offense, 27 points. Malden in turn, Dexter's got a good offense too, and both defenses going at each other. Malden's missed a lot of little chip shots underneath the basket, missed some free throws. Dexter's scrappy, Malden's scrappy. Malden got on a little run that we know Malden can do there at the end of the half, but the time run out on them. But I tell you what, you got to have Alonzo Lewis in this ball game, and we got to continue to pound those boards because Dexter is going to pound the boards.
Well, in the first half there, Malden scored 13 in the first quarter. Dexter was ahead 15-13. Malden came back, scored 14 in the second period. Most of those right there in the last minute and a half. And they have 27 for the first half. Dexter only scored 5 points in that quarter. Here's the way the scoring goes for the Green Wave. Caleb Reed with 3 points. Ryan Krigler with 4. Nick Perkins with 2. Elwan Perkins with 1. Alonzo Lewis with 5. Quentin Franks with 4. Trey Porter with 2. And I've got Antonio. That's got to be. I've got Robbie Eisen with 6. Foul-wise for the Green Wave, Robbie Eisen with 3, Alonzo Lewis with 2, Elwan Perkins with 2, Nick Perkins with 1, Ryan Krigler with 1. For the Dexter Bearcats, David Hessling, 2 points. Eric Wyndham with 6, Bobby Ralston with 3, Garrett Christian with 3, Logan Carwile with 2, and Kevin Hart with 4. Foul-wise, David Hessling with 3, Eric Wyndham with 2, Bobby Ralston with 1, Logan Carwile with 1. We'll be right back to start the second half in just a minute.
Whether you're interested in a college degree or career training, Three Rivers Community College is a great place to start. Classes at TRCC can help you advance in your present job or start a whole new career. Convenient classes mean you don't have to give up your present job, and TRCC will help you find financial aid. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Tommy, we're back to start the second half. I tell you, this gymnasium is filled up, and they're all shocked at this score.
Yeah, I tell you what, and I tell you, Dexter's got to be tickled to death to score. But this is where they want it.
And this may be good for the Green Wave.
That's right. Building on it.
Green Wave have they've really been contested one time this season. That was with Scott County Central.
Right.
They beat them by 7 in the finals and of the ORAN tournament. And the rest of the time they've won by big digits. And they've been used to going on runs, and they were on a run that time. They just ran out of time.
That's right.
We're back to second half basketball. Hart from the corner for 3, in and out. Rebound to Lewis. Lewis off and running. Green Wave had the numbers. Lewis gives to Eisen. Eisen puts it up, no good. Gets the rebound, puts it up, and going to be fouled. Eisen will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Kevin Hart, his first. Green Wave were 3 for 11 that first half from the free throw line. Dexter 2 for 8. Eisen's free throw, no good. Robbie Eisen, second shot up, scores it. 28-20, biggest lead by either team. Wyndham with the basketball. He can handle the basketball for a big guy. Just as soon as I say that, he hits it off his foot, and Dexter calls a quick timeout.
Sure did. Pretty smart move on that young man.
I'll tell you what, the young man impressed me last year.
Yeah, he did.
And he's I tell you what, Dexter almost, and I've been told all their players play football. If not, a majority of them do, and you can tell they're not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Sure not.
Got a 20-second timeout.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. Get over 150 channels of movies, music, sports, and more with New Wave Digital Cable. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling your telephone with digital cable and high-speed data.
Got a little bottle of water up here, and my throat was getting dry.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett Store for all your sporting goods needs.
Oh, that helped. The old throat was getting dry.
Yeah, it sure is.
Chamberlain inbound for the Bearcats. Ball tipped out of bounds by. The ball was thrown out of bounds. Lewis didn't touch it.
Lewis didn't touch it.
I thought he touched it, and again, I was just watching Swindle because he was trying to plead his case. Yeah, he touched it. Good move on his part. Lewis just went over and said, "Yeah, it's our ball." Lewis across the timeline. Into Ison. Ison with a 6-footer, no good. In and out. Rebounded in there by Wyndham. Wyndham to Swindle. Malden still with the man-to-man. Dexter looked like he'd gone into a zone that time. 7:20 to go in this third period. Green Wave on top of the Bearcats, 28-20. Christian tied up that time by Perkins. The ball thrown down in the corner. Hart picks it up. Nice pass in to
Good
Derek Chamberlain.
To the basket, and he hit him.
Nick Perkins passes the ball down to Ison. Ison is going to be called for walking. Little skip jump that time.
Yeah.
Thought he got away with it a while ago. You get in that habit of that little skip jump and then jumping up. Ison out, Porter in for the Green Wave. 28-22, 7:01 to go in the third quarter. Green Wave in that man-to-man press. Watch Dexter try to free somebody long. Hart with the basketball. Gives back to Wyndham. Frank's on him. Across the timeline. Gives the ball to Swindle. Swindle on the right side. Has the ball taken away by Perkins. Reed is going to be all alone for the layup. He goes in, scores it. 6:33 to go in this third period. Boy, if you didn't come to this game, you missed a dandy. If you were here and you're watching it tape delayed on Channel 21, which all of our games are, you're getting to see the game again to see if it's what you really thought it was. Quentin Franks to inbound for the Green Wave. He throws to Porter. Green Wave with the numbers, 4-on-2. Lewis with a pass underneath the Krigler. Krigler goes up, ball tipped around. Franks with the rebound, puts it up and in. Quentin Franks with his 6th point of the night. Green Wave with their biggest lead. They're up by 10. Chamberlain with the basketball. Lewis with a steal, and he's going to be called for walking.
It's a good call.
Good call. Good hustle.
Yep, good hustle. Yeah, Alonzo come down. He knew he walked, but
he'd been playing football. He'd been going for a touchdown.
That's right, he would.
Christian with the basketball. He's guarded by Nick Perkins. Perkins hadn't had a steal tonight. That's unusual.
He's watching it,
I guarantee you, he's like a cat watching a bird. Dexter with a turnover. Green Wave have it. Perkins off and running. Gets it down to Krigler. Krigler puts it up, scores it.
You know, I believe Coach Ison might have talked to him about that square behind that basket. Look here, we just stole it again and up and in.
Now, I want to tell you, the Green Wave will go on a run on you. And when they do, it's turn out the lights. The party's over. Look here, Nick Perkins with a near steal, steps out of bounds.
What hustle.
36-22 with 5:41 to go. Yeah. Green Wave have come out in this third period with renewed interest in playing basketball. Bobby Rawson in. Going out is Chamberlain and Christian. Also in is Carwile. Rawson to inbound for the Bearcats. He gives it to Carwile. Carwile looking down the floor. Tell you, everybody for Dexter can handle the basketball.
Yeah.
Everybody for the Green Wave does a pretty good job. Some of them you don't want handling it, but
Right.
like Franks and Ison, but the rest of them do a pretty good job. Oh, going in that time with a drive and missing. Now we've got Franks with the basketball. He kicks the ball over to Nick Perkins. Perkins tries to save the ball. It goes off his fingertips out of bounds. Just what we were saying.
That's
we really
right.
didn't want Franks handling the ball on a fast break. Green Wave up by 14 over the Bearcats. 5:18 to go in the third period. 36-22. Wyndham to inbound for the Bearcats. Franks is going to contest the inbounds pass. They shake Swindle loose on the side. He's going to go down. Porter tries to pick him up. Carwile with the basketball. Thought about putting up a shot. He gives it to Logan, and Logan is going to be called for walking. He did that skip jump
Yes,
like
he did.
Isa did a while ago.
Yeah. Called it both ways.
Oh, yeah. Checking in for the Green Wave is going to be Elwan Perkins. Coming out is going to be Nick Perkins. Quentin Franks to inbound. He throws the ball to Lewis. Lewis has it. It's going to drive in. Oh, nice
what a
pass
pass.
to Porter. He couldn't connect. Ball pulled down by Rossman of the Bearcats. Ball, Green Wave tip that ball around. Don't they get those
They sure
hands
do.
going? Look at Hard inside. Big, strong guy puts it up. He misses it, gets his own rebound, and ball hits on the out-of-bounds line. Turn over to the Green Wave.
I think he felt Big Franks right there.
4:50 to go in the third period. 36-22. Coming in is Antonio Eddings for the Green Wave. Going out is Quentin Franks. Ryan Krigler with the basketball. Ball kicked out of bounds by the Bearcats. Krigler's played a very key role in this game.
Sure has.
Done it very quietly.
Tell you what, Krigler's played pretty good all year.
Yes, he has. He just gets the job done.
Yes, he does. Nothing
can-
fancy.
No, you can speak to him, and you never get an answer.
No.
Lewis with the basketball. Down in the corner, Porter. He goes inside. He's not afraid to go
No,
in. He
he's
puts
not.
it up and in. Trey Porter with 4 in the quarter, 6 in the game. 38-16. Green Wave on top by 16. The Green Wave tried to take it away. I tell you what, Porter hit it, and then
Sure.
Lewis was there, and it went off his fingertips. I tell you, they are so quick.
Ball just tries to get a hand on that thing, slap it. Boy, they get after it.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malden Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
Trey Porter can move.
Oh, Trey Porter is an athlete.
He sure
There's
is.
no ifs, no ands, buts about it. When he applies himself, he's tough. Hart in the corner for 3, off the rim. Ball tipped around. Eddings has it. Green Wave off and running. Eddings is going to be called for walking. Nice defensive play that
Sure
time.
was.
When Logan Swindle went in front of him, it put Eddings off a little bit. Threw him off, and he went in and had the walking call. 4:21 to go in this third period, 38-22. Eric Wyndham to inbound for the Bearcats. Little perspiration, on the floor. Referees want to make sure nobody loses an ankle like that. Dexter with the long pass. Carwile was going to go in. Scores it. Logan Carwile, his 4th point. Elwan Perkins to Lewis. Lewis in the corner, gives the ball to Eddings. Eddings is going to drive in. Tries to pass the ball off, gets it back. To Elwan Perkins. I want to tell you, if he heats it up out there, folks, he can knock them down all
Sure
night
can.
long. But he missed that one.
Yeah, he did.
Good hustle there by Alonzo Lewis. Krigler with the basketball. Lewis goes inside, puts up a shot, scores it.
I love to see him bust in that lane, stop, shoot that little jump shot.
Lewis with 7. Hart with the basketball. Gives it over to Swindle. Swindle to Hart. Hart's going to drive in, put up a shot. He's going to score it. The foul's going to be on
Yeah.
Antonio Eddings. It's going to be his first. First foul by the Green Wave in the second half. Kevin Hart took it inside.
Sure did. Nice move.
First bucket of the second half for Hart. 6 for the game. He goes to the line to try to convert on the three-point play.
Eddings lost his man. Let him get open, and he went in there and fouled him.
Nice rotation on the ball. Nice conversion. Three-point play that time. 40-27. Dexter's cut it to 13. Krigler with the basketball down to Elwan. Elwan to Trey Porter. To Lewis. Lewis to Krigler. To Elwan. Ball kicked out or knocked out of bounds by Logan Carwile. Coming in for the Bearcats is David Hessling. Going out, Logan Swindle. Krigler to inbound under the basket. See if the Green Wave go with the set play. Do a little screen into Lewis. He went up and he's going to be fouled. Nice bounce pass
sure
in that time.
He just cut in there and hit that bounce pass. Boy, I tell you what, this Alonzo Lewis is quick.
Yes, he is. Kevin Hart with his second foul. Dexter's second foul of the half. Lewis to shoot 2. He has 7 on the night. He's 1 for 2 from the line. First one up, scores it. This young man here is very small, but he's very quick, very headsy, handles the ball well. They say he's definitely a college prospect.
I think so.
Second one up, scores it. He has 9.
Oh,
All alone is David Hessling. Nobody's on him. He goes in and scores it. Going to be fouled. Trey Porter with the foul. That's his first. Green Wave's second of the half. Going to the line to finish the three-point play is going to be David Hessling.
Dexter's doing what they have to do. They're going long with that thing.
Well, Green Wave are,
That's
like
right.
you said, they're missing a man. They're losing their man somewhere. Hessling's free
somebody's
throw
losing
up,
him.
scores it. He has 5 on the night. 42-20, or 42-30. Dexter with a steal. Hessling has it. Gives it to Carwile. Elwan Perkins steals the ball back out of bounds off of Perkins. Nick Perkins in for Elwan Perkins. 3:05 to go in this third period. 42-30. Green Wave on top by 12. Ball passed down to Rawson. He still has a basketball out the top of the key to Hessling. To Carwile. Ball inside to Wyndham. Out to
Wide
Hessling.
open 3.
Ball hit off the rim and then hit the support up there. It's going to be turned over the Green Wave with 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Green Wave on top, 42-30. Hessling last year played JV and varsity ball. He can knock that three-pointer down.
Sure can.
Nick Perkins with the basketball. Kicks it over to Lewis.
Lewis moving everybody around. There you go. They got him trapped over there.
Eddings with a turnaround shot. Very soft, very sharp shot. 44-30. 2:15 to go. Rawson with the basketball. Down in the corner to Hessling. He waits till the rest of the team gets down. So Dexter go with the set. Throw into Wyndham. Boy, Wyndham looks tough inside.
Sure
doesn't he?
does.
Put the shot up. Missed it. Green Wave the rebound. It's Trey Porter. We've got a foul on Kevin Hart. His third foul.
Both of them battling for the rebound.
Yes, they did. Third foul on the Bearcats in the half. Green Wave with 2. 2 minutes exactly to go in the period. Referee sets the ball down. Green Wave got to get it
That's
in.
right.
Kept waiting for him to come get the ball. He wouldn't do it, so he set it down. Nice pass to Nick Perkins. Perkins to Krigler. Krigler goes inside. Kicks the ball back to Nick Perkins. Over to Lewis. Lewis thought about 3. Drives in. He's going to go all the way in. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Trey Porter. Porter goes up. No good. Rebound Eddings. Puts it up. Scores it. Green Wave pounded the
They
boards
sure
that time.
did,
They had
pound.
nobody back, though.
No.
Dexter sent a snowbird down there. They're going to get a freebie. 46-30. Minute and a half to go. Wyndham with the basketball. Good-looking junior, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Hessling with the basketball now. Inside to Hart. Hart's going to go inside. Muscles in. Puts it up. No good. Ball on the floor. Nick Perkins picks it up. Perkins across the timeline. Passes into Eddings. Eddings going to go inside. Boy, he's a strong guy.
He sure
oh,
is.
he is strong. He's got
that Nick
6 and a
Perkins
quarter.
didn't force it, did he? He just backed it out there, let him come down, and hit him with a pass.
Greenway with their biggest lead, 48-30, with 1 minute to go in the third period. Hart with the basketball for the Bearcats. Ball in the corner to Hessling for 3. Puts it up, no good. Rebound that time for Carwile. We've got a push-off foul that time. See who it's on. It's going to be on Logan Carwile, is second. Dexter's fourth. Coming in for the Green Wave, Caleb Reed out. Trey Porter, boy, he played some very good minutes right then. Also, Swindle back in for the Bearcats, along with Tyler Scott. Going out is Hart and Hessling. Eddings with the basketball to Reed. Reed's going to drive in and put it up against the big boys. We're going to have a blocking call. Boy, he did not hesitate.
He sure did, and he took it to the hole. Boy, that Reed can get up.
I tell you what, we saw him against the 6'11 guy last year, Rogers from Donovan, and I mean, he went up with it. He
in
really
this very
did.
gym, too, wasn't it?
That's right. Eric Wyndham with 3 fouls for the Bearcats. Reed to the line to shoot 2. He has 5 on the night. 1 for 3 from the line. First shot up, short. Coming in for the Bearcats will be Derek Chamberlain. Going out is Eric Wyndham. Dexter with a small lineup right now. Both Hart and Wyndham are on the sidelines, both with 3 fouls. Second shot by Reed, it falls in. Reed now with 6. Carwile with the basketball. Going to drive the length of the floor, puts it up, scores it. Carwile with 4 in the period, 6 in the game. Reed, a long pass down to Krigler. Krigler's going to put it up. Ball's blocked, and we're going to have a foul. Foul called on number 12, Derek Chamberlain, his first. That's Dexter's 6th foul of the half. 32 and a half seconds to go. Going to line to shoot 2 is going to be Ryan Krigler. He has 6 points on the night. His first free throw attempt. Scores it.
Now, you talk about Ryan Krigler a while ago. He don't say much.
No.
I think an honor roll student.
Yes. Lets his actions do the talking for him. Hits both free throws. Green Wave up by 19. Their biggest lead, 51-32. Swindle with the basketball. Reed on him. Boy, don't you know they're going to be tired when they get through tonight. I mean, they just hound you. Just hound you. Just keep coming at there so quick. Ball off of Carwile. Turned over to the Green Wave.
They're just all over you now. As they say, they make you do things you don't want to do.
That's right. 20 seconds. Well, quickness does that a bunch.
That's right.
Lewis with the basketball. Green Wave with a chance to go up over 20 here. Ball kicked down to Reed. Takes it back out. Clock down to 10 seconds. Nick Perkins with the basketball. Kicks it over to Reed. Reed drives over to Lewis. Lewis is going to go inside. Puts it up. Scores it.
What a pass and what a shot.
Nice pass by Caleb Reed. Dexter with the shot will not count as the horn goes off to end the third quarter of the Green Wave 53, the Dexter Bearcats 32.
Well, Malden just got their game going a little bit in that quarter and kind of extended this lead out there a little bit. Malden has played a lot of players. Dexter's played a lot of players. Malden's so deep, they just keep coming at you. Well, Alonzo Lewis, super quick. Caleb Reed, quick. Ryan Krigler, Trey Porter, all of them just keep coming at you, and they've just created some turnovers, and they're gonna bite you on those turnovers. They're gonna come back and they're gonna score on you a lot of times.
Yep.
You know, Dexter has nothing to be ashamed of. They're definitely not out of this game.
My
They
goodness.
played a fine game.
And the way they're going up down the floor, let's tell you what the scoring is so far. Reed with 6 for the Green Wave, 8 by Krigler, 2 by Perkins, 1 by Elwan Perkins. That's Nick Perkins with 2, Elwan with 1, Alonzo Lewis 11, Quentin Franks with 6, Trey Porter with 6, Robbie Eisen with 6, Antonio Eddings with 6. Eisen back into the game for the Green Wave. We'll get Dexter scoring for you in just a minute. Lewis with the basketball. Just underway the fourth period. Nick Perkins with the basketball. Gives it to Reed. Reed out to Lewis. Lewis inside to Trey Porter, or to, not Porter, excuse me, Krigler. Went in. Boy, they were really contesting him.
They sure was.
He missed the shot. Dexter with the rebound. Wyndham has a basketball. He's going to go in. Puts it up. Does not score. Rebound that time. Fought far. Look at that dive there by Logan Swindle.
And there it is.
Hustle.
Good.
Nice tip up by the Bearcats. They're going to shoot till they
They
make.
sure are. Oh, what a lot of hustle right there.
Foul that time on Nick Perkins, his second. Dexter will inbound. Ball to Wyndham under the basket. He goes up. Ball blocked by Ison. Heart to Hart. He puts up a shot, scores it. 53-34. Alonzo Lewis to Krigler. He goes up. No good. Rebound by Wyndham of the Bearcats. Bearcats can cut the lead to 17. Long pass to Hart. Nice go. Hart with 4 in the period. Caleb Reed, Bearcats on a run. Oh, Lewis is hammered in there by Eric Wyndham. That's going to be his 4th foul. Looked like he may have hurt his jammed his thumb on that.
Holding his thumb.
Real quick, Dexter scoring goes like this through 3 periods. We have Hessling with 5, Wyndham with 6, Ralston with 3, Chamberlain with 2, Garrett Christian with 3, 6 is Logan Carwile, and 7 for Kevin Hart. Now Hart has scored 4 in this period already, so it's 50. He's got 11. Foul's going to be, instead of on Wyndham, it's going to be on Logan Swindle. It's his first. Alonzo Lewis to the line to shoot 2. He's 3 for 4 from there for tonight. First one no good. He is in double figures. L1 Perkins in, Ryan Krigler out. Ryan Krigler's played a good ball game.
Has.
Alonzo Lewis with 6:54 to go in this game. Rolls the second one in. He now has 12. Chamberlain with the basketball. He goes down, puts it up, going to be fouled by Nick Perkins. Perkins' 3rd foul, Green Wave 4th of the half. Malden's already in a 1-1. Now that could work to Dexter's advantage.
That's right.
But Dexter's shooting about the same way, so they may want that new rule that if ever comes in, can we elect to have the ball out of bounds? Chamberlain's first shot no good. His second shot coming up. In and out. Ball rebounded by Ison. Reed with the basketball. Bounce pass to Perkins. Gets past him. Swindle on the run. 3-on-1. Here comes Carwile with the layup. No good. Ball knocked out of. Here comes the Green Wave with the run. Here comes Ison with the basketball. Puts it up. He's going to be fouled by Eric Wyndham. That is on number 5. That's his 4th. Going the line to shoot 2 for the Green Wave is going to be Robbie Ison. Been very quiet. He had 6 in the first quarter. He had a free throw in the 3rd quarter. He has 7 points. I had him down for 6. Shooting 2 free throws here. He does have 7 points. First one up off the front of the rim. 6:32 to go in this contest. 54-36. Ison's second shot. Rolls around and in. Green Wave up by 19. Quickly down the floor is Hart with the basketball. Dexter gives it to Wyndham. Wyndham has the ball taken away by Ison. Ison is still dribbling the ball. He picks it up, kicks it over to L1 Perkins. Nick Perkins with the basketball. Down in the corner to Lewis. Lewis is going to drive in. He tries to pass the ball over to Ison. He gets the ball and has the ball taken away by Swindle.
Held that ball.
Hart with the basketball to Carwile for 2 and does not score. Wyndham inside, kicks the ball out to Swindle. Swindle underneath to Chamberlain. He goes up and scores it and going to be fouled. Logan Swindle with his first 2 of the night. Or pardon me, that was not Swindle, excuse me. That was Derek Chamberlain. Foul that time on Robbie Ison, his 4th. Chamberlain 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Shot up, no good. Rebound up high that time. Quentin Franks gives the ball to Lewis. The Green Wave are running. Lewis with a pull-up jump shot, no good. Franks with a rebound. He's going to go up, no good. Rebound Franks, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Quentin Franks went up that time with a little authority.
He sure did. He went up there, and I'm going to take that ball this time. He went up there and ripped it off that board.
Foul that time on Logan Swindle, his second.
Bill, Malden's got to capitalize on this free throw line.
Yeah, it's going to beat you in a close game if you and not just them, but Dexter's the same way.
Neither team hit very well from the free throw line.
We saw a game earlier today. The free throws either way could have won the game, and I mean when you shoot less than 50%, that's tough. Quentin Franks tonight is 2, 4, 6. He's 0 for 7 right now. As my dad would say, the law of averages with him on this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Shot up, he scores it. 1 for 8. He has 7 on the night. Wow. I tell you what, they're so quick, it's unreal. We've got a pushing foul on the Green Wave. I don't know which one they're going to call it on. Going to call it on Caleb Reed.
Caleb was going for the ball, but he got a little aggressive. I guess the ref seen a foul there.
Sure. That's the sixth foul on the Green Wave in this half. Next free throw will put Dexter into 1-1. Malden will be in the double bonus on the next foul by Dexter with 5:37 to go in this game. Malden gets you in the corner, and I tell you, they love that. They love the double team.
Sure do.
If you can throw overs, we'll just throw overs. So here comes Hardin. Nice drive. He missed it. Ball tipped up. Wyndham with the ball. Puts it up. No good. Rebound, Elwan Perkins. Going to be a foul on number 12. Derek Chamberlain, his second. Going to line to shoot 2 is going to be Elwan. Elwan Perkins will shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. 5:25 to go.
For affordable college courses close to you, the right choice is Three Rivers Community College. TRCC offers classes at the Poplar Bluff campus and its centers in Sykeston, Kennett, Malden, Campbell, and Portageville. TRCC's low tuition can save you hundreds of dollars each semester, and you can use A+ and other scholarships. Make the right choice. Three Rivers Community College. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
56-38. Green Wave on top by 18. That's some of the referees sitting up here in the stands.
Yeah, they
calling for 2 shots. First one up, buries it. Malden back to a 19-point lead.
Now on, hits them both.
Malden up by 20, 58-38, 5:25 to go in this contest. Wyndham with the basketball. He's going to drive. He likes to drive in the left hand and spin to the right. Swindle with the basketball. He's going to take it all the way in. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Alonzo Lewis, number 23. It's going to be his third.
Both teams struggle from the free throw line.
They have.
Dexter walks up and buries that one.
Logan Swindle, his first points of the night. That's hard to believe. That young man has played a great game, defensively and offensively, because he's had people all over him all night long. Second shot, no good. Franks with the rebound. Green Wave trying to run. Boy, Swindle. Oh, look at this drive by Caleb Reed. He's going to be fouled by Derek Chamberlain. That's the third foul on Chamberlain. Reed gets up, just laughs. He said, I've had harder licks than that in the football field.
Tell you what, you have to hit that young man harder than that to hurt him.
This game's really getting rough.
Yes, it is. It was rough out here.
Yeah.
2 players ran together.
58-39, 5:04 to go. Caleb Reed to shoot 2. First shot up, no good. Reed 2 for 6 from the line. He has 6 points. Second shot up, no good. Rebound Hart. Chamberlain drives the length of the floor. Underneath to Hart, puts it up and in.
Called Elwan's head turn, and he passed it right by him.
Tell you what, Hart's made a living in
Sure
that paint
has.
tonight. Lewis with the basketball, across the timeline. Goes up, and he's going to draw the foul. That's going to be number 5 on Eric Wyndham, if it's on Wyndham, and it is. Eric Wyndham's going to leave this game with 6 hard-fought points.
Yes, played a very nice game.
Yes, he did. Tyler Scott comes in for him. He's a 6-foot junior.
Getting a well-deserved hands from the Dexter fans.
Certainly is.
That young man's played hard, Bill.
I'll tell you what, they all have.
Yes,
Both
they
sides of the court. I mean, I guarantee there's not going to be anything left on that floor tonight. They're not going to take it off the floor with them. Alonzo Lewis with the free throw. He now has 13. Coming in is Bobby Rawson. Going out is Logan Carwile. Alonzo Lewis, second shot up. Scores it. Lewis quietly with 14.
Yeah, that's right.
No telling how many assists. Hart with the basketball. Down in the corner. Kicks the ball out to Scott. Scott over to Chamberlain. He's going to drive in, puts up a nice layup. He misses. The Green Wave tipping the ball around. Lewis has got it. He's going to see if he can outrun everybody. He puts it up. No good. Rebound fault far.
Had 3 Green Wave.
Look at Caleb laugh. I've got to laugh at that. I'm not laughing at Caleb. I'm laughing at what he did because he just did it just out of instinct. It was great. Oh, Dexter throws the ball away.
I'll tell you what, that play down here had 3 Green Wave on the ground. They were all going after the ball. They won. Yeah, instincts just knocked the ball back.
He was out of bounds. I mean, all he could do was just hit it because he couldn't move, and he did. Trey Porter in, Alonzo Lewis out. Lewis has had another great game for the Green Wave. Nick Perkins with the ball down in the corner to Elwan. Elwan into Franks. Franks being hammered in there that time by Bobby Rawson. His second foul. Franks will go to the line to shoot 2.
What, Frank's kid strong.
Franks is 1 for 8 from the line. He hit his last free throw.
Wiping up some perspiration has hit the floor.
We may have to get another tape out here, Tommy. It only runs for so long. And, this game, we were really doing well, and now this fourth quarter is just filled up with free throws. But if we do, we do.
That's right.
It won't hurt us. We got plenty of them. Somebody on the sideline over there keeps
flashing.
Keeps shooting a picture, and when they do, that red beam comes across.
Yeah, see like that.
Yes.
And there, a flash. That's got to hurt that shooter.
David Hessling coming into the game. Going out is Logan Swindle.
And the thing about it, I think it's a Malden person doing.
Sure. He's wanting to
and
get
not
that.
know that they're doing anything wrong.
No.
You know, they just,
Next free throw up. He scores it. He's hit his last 3. 62-41. Quentin Franks with 9 now. Christian into Hessling to Hart. Back to Hessling. 4 minutes to go in this game. Chamberlain with the basketball. The shot from the top of the key, or from the side of the key there. Did not get it to go. Elwan Perkins with the rebound. Caleb Reed with the basketball. Gives the ball over to Elwan. Elwan Perkins drives in. Oh, nice pass to Franks. Hit him in the chest. He didn't catch it.
wasn't ready for it.
Wasn't ready. Good call.
Taken away by
Tyler
Porter.
Scott. Trey Porter has a basketball. He's going to dribble in, puts it up, does not score. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Tyler Scott, his first.
Don't get too rough in there for Trey Porter. He takes
no.
it in there, takes a tumble, gets up smiling, heads to the free throw line.
3:37 to go. I tell you,
But he
it looks
might have
like he
hurt a
may jammed a thumb, yes. I tell you what, you got both those teams out there. Most of them played football,
That's right.
so I mean, that, banging and beating, that's not going to bother them.
No.
Porter bangs the first one home, rolls in off the rim. He's got 7 on the night, 1 for 1 from the free throw line.
Played a nice game.
Second shot, good. We've got timeout on the floor. With timeout with 3:37 to go, it's Malden 64, Dexter 41. Tommy, Dexter called a much-needed timeout there. They trail by 23 with 3:37 to go. Coach Trimmer talking to his players and telling them, you guys have played a great game.
Yes, they have.
Just don't give up. Don't quit. See what you can do. Try to trim this game down a little bit. Eddings is going to be checking in for the Green Wave. I tell you what Malden's going to do. They're going to sit around on this out of bounds, and the referee's going to give Dexter the ball. They're going to stay out of bounds over and talk it over. Eddings is going to check in after this on the next play, it looks like. Or maybe that's where he has to stay right now. The whole sideline for Malden's filled up.
Malden's fell back in his zone, Bill.
Chamberlain with a basketball, and he kicks it over to, puts up a shot, is Rawson. Hart with a shot. Dexter still with the basketball. Hart out from the three-point line. Puts it up. No good. Dexter tried to get the ball, and Green Wave end up with it. Hit to Trey Porter. He puts it up. No good. Quentin Franks with the rebound. Puts it up and scores it. Man, what a power move. He did. That gives him 11 on that. That's the strongest I've ever seen Quentin Franks. He wanted that bucket.
He almost took a player up with him. He was hanging on that ball. He really
Leonard Burton in, Trey Porter out. Burton is a 6'4 junior. Quentin Franks to the line. He's 3 for 6 this period from the free throw line. Hit his last 3. Short. Rebound that time by Derek Chamberlain of the Bearcats. Down to 3 minutes to go. The Green Wave in a 2-3 zone. Hessling from the corner. Ball blocked that time by Elwan Perkins. Quentin Franks with the basketball. Gives it to Elwan. To Reed. Reed over to Krigler. Krigler down to Burton. Burton over to Reed. Reed down to Elwan in the corner for 3. In and out. Ball tipped around. Oh, what a nice touch pass there by Reed into Krigler. Krigler scores it.
That was a nice assist.
Tell you, he's done a nice job
tonight.
tonight.
Has. He played a good game.
Certainly has. 10 points by Krigler. Rawson with a basketball. Chamberlain deep in the corner or deep on the sidelines. Malden with a breakaway layup. Now Krigler returns the favor to Caleb Reed, and he scores.
Very nice. Good sportsmanship. Help Reed up. He didn't mean to hurt him. He just playing good basketball.
Quentin Franks out. Eddings in. Franks had a great ball game.
He did.
He had 11 points. He may come back in yet. 2:24 to go. Green Wave up 70-41. They've done it so quick.
Sure have.
Caleb Reed's free throw up. No good. Rebound that time tipped around. The foul going to be on Eddings. Antonio's second foul. Going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. See who referee sends to the line. It's going to be Garrett Christian. Christian has 3 points on the night. He's 1 for 2 from the line. He's shooting a 1-and-1. Shot up. No good. Rebound tipped up by Hart. Will not go. Eddings and Scott fight for the ball. Ball out of bounds off Dexter. Eddings will inbound for the Green Wave. 2:20 to go. 70-41. Reed with the basketball. He gives it to Burton. Oh, what nice pass ball moved by the Green Wave, but they didn't get it to go down, and Krigler high and comes down with the basketball. Going to be called for walking. Dexter with the basketball. 2:09 to go. Coming in for the Green Wave is Chad Hudson and also Marvin Fields. Going out is Elwan Perkins and Caleb Reed. Reed played a very good ball game.
Has.
Elwan played a good ball game.
Yeah, both men played a good game.
Christian with the basketball. We're down to 2 minutes to go. Hessling thought about it. Gives the ball to Hart in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound far and up by Rawson. He puts it up, scores it. Nice move by the junior. Green Wave quickly down the floor. Krigler has it. Throws it over to Eddings. Eddings has the ball slapped out of his hands to Fields. Fields to Burton. Ryan Krigler going to be fouled by Bobby Rawson, his third foul. The line to shoot 2 is going to be Ryan Krigler.
Ryan Krigler's had a nice game. Ryan is fast, and he causes a lot of problems. He just gets out there, and he gets in the way, and he really gets after it. And like you said, Malden can score so quick.
Yes. Krigler 2 for 2 from the line. Missed the first one there. Coming in for the Bearcats is Gary Course. Going out is Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart played a great game tonight.
Yes,
he
he
had
did.
13 points. Young man played his heart out.
He sure did.
Krigler gets the other one to fall in. Ryan Krigler with 11 points. Hessling with the basketball. Minute and a half to go in this game. Rawson with the ball to Hessling. Hessling to Scott. Scott over to Rawson. Rawson to Hessling. Hessling for three. No good. Air ball. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go in this game. Eddings will inbound. Gives it to Fields. Fields passes to Hudson. Hudson across the timeline. Gives it to Eddings. Eddings from the free throw line. No good. Krigler way up that time. No good. Ball off of Eddings. Fields with the rebound. Gives to Leonard Burton. No good. Eddings with the rebound. Puts it up and in. Antonio Eddings with 8. Under a minute. Green Wave will go, Tommy, to 10-0.
10-0. Tell you what, Dexter gave him a run for a while.
Gave them all
now.
they wanted, I can tell you
Sure
that.
did.
Krigler in for a layup. No good. Ball tipped up by Antonio Eddings. What a nice tip. Krigler looks like he could be hurt, but he gets up 75-43. Game much closer
Yes,
than
it
what the
was.
score
Sure
indicates.
bet.
I can assure you that. 30 seconds to go. Shot put up that time by Christian. Greenway off and running. Hudson has the ball. 20 seconds to go. Eddings with the shot inside the lane. No good. Rebound that time by Course. Scott with the basketball. Is going to drive in. Puts it up. Scores it. Tyler Scott. That's going to end the ball game with the Green Wave on top of the Dexter Bearcats, 75-45. We'll be right back in just a minute with the totals. Well, Tommy, Green Wave move into the semifinal action. They now have 4 cinched in the tournament, and this is the way they did it. The Green Wave with 75 points tonight. Caleb Reed with 8. We had Ryan Krigler with 11, Nick Perkins with 2, L1 Perkins with 3, Alonzo Lewis 14, and a very quiet 14.
Sure was.
Quentin Franks with 11, 8 by Trey Porter, 8 by Robbie Ison, 10 by Antonio Eddings. A lot of balanced scoring on the Green Wave. For the Dexter Bearcats, David Hessling with 5, Derek Wyndham with 6, Bobby Rawson with 5, Derek Chamberlain with 4, Garrett Christian with 3, Logan Swindle with 1, Tyler Scott with 2, Logan Carwile with 6, Kevin Hart with 13, total of 45 points. Get your synopsis on or your way that you thought the game went.
I tell you, I was very impressed with how Dexter hung with Malden as long as they had. And they played a real good ball game. They were in this ball game, and the score, Malden beat them by 30, but it was a lot closer game. Malden put them away late, and Malden could score a lot of points in a hurry. But Dexter has nothing to be ashamed of. They played a fine game tonight, and I'm very impressed with them. Malden's a good team, and you know, you talked about Dexter plays good teams. They do, and they just played another one. And Dexter's going to win some ball games.
Well, Tommy, this reached the halfway point of the tournament. This was the 13th game, and there's 13 games to go. Again, we glad that you joined us on Channel 21. We'll be right back with you in a while.